All right, Mo. So just continuing with compatibility, incompatibility. I was reading this jump and I was just thinking about early experiences, and I was like, yeah, unequal unions. Like, damn, it hurt for us to get together. Like, you not in pain. I am too. My shit folding like a fucking Rubik's Cube. This shit crazy. But this little image right here is the types of women. Like, I think this model is based mainly on the physical characteristics, right? Uh, so women, the categories of women, there are four orders of women: Padmini, Cecchini, Shikini, Hastini. The classification is based on temperament and physical character, so it's like physiological. But going by physical and outward appearances, women are broadly classified into three groups. Can I split screen? Women are broadly classified into three groups: Mergi, the deer woman, right here; Vadava, Ashvini, the mare woman, horse woman; and Karini, the elephant woman, right? Women's classification is done by the depth of the yoni, vagina, pussy hole, the female reproductive organ. The widely accepted classification for women is that of the four orders: Padmini, Shachini, Shikini, Hastini, because it not only takes into account physical and facial characteristics of the woman, but also takes into account behaviors, moods, temperaments, likes, dislikes, attitudes, sexual preferences, and a whole host of other factors. The classification of Mergi, Vadava, and Karini is mostly based on the physical attributes. The deer has a yoni 6 fingers deep. Her fingers are long, her body is lean and thin, and her head is small. Her hair is sometimes curly. Her bosom is firm, and her stomach is thin and drawn inwards. Her buttocks are broad, and her belly is short. Her nostrils are small. Her eyes are beautiful like a wandering deer with deep eyelashes. Her lips and hands are red as a rose. The ears, cheeks, and neck are long. She is agitated by jealousy, but her anger is short lived. Her backbone is straight and her voice is languid. So the deer woman in Ayurveda, the deer woman kind of got a physique that resembles that of somebody that's Vata dominant. Vata dominant people are love sick, deal with restlessness. They usually gonna be bony. For those people that's in the gym and you do all that like classifications of body type, this is the endomorphic type or ectomorph, right? Real bony, thin, spare type. You dig what I'm saying? So yeah, restlessness, love sickness. It's like, oh my gosh, come back around type thing. Because Vata is wind, it's air. So it's like they always on the move and always kind of got a feeling of things leaving them and leaving things, right? Alright. So Vadava, mare, has a yoni 9 fingers deep. Her hands, arms, hips, bosom, and they put hips twice, are fleshy and maintain the same structure uniformly. So the mare woman is the one in the middle. Look like a chitcher that I know. I'm gonna turn my little video down off real quick. Alright. So that's the mare woman right there. When standing, her head slopes forward and her hair is usually long and straight. Her eyes are unsteady, like the petals of a blue lotus, and so is her yoni. She has a rough line of teeth. The pitcher like breasts are fleshy and hard. The belly, so it's like pitcher, jugs. The belly appears to be raised up and hangs as delicate as a lotus. Her navel is round, deep, and well rounded. Her walk is gracious, curved, and beautiful. Oh, her walk is gracious, curved, and beautiful buttocks which one envies. She is fond of eating and sleeping. Sound like Pitta, right? Karini, elephant woman, has a yoni 12 fingers deep. Broad forehead, cheeks, ears, and nostrils. Her arms are short, fleshy. Her voice is hard and harsh. She is gluttonous with large breasts. Her throat, cheeks, ears are very big. She longs for longer duration of carnal activity and is often suited well with a horseman. It is to be noted that while men exist in pure form of any of the three mentioned categories, women are often found in proportions. For example, a woman may be 1/3 of a deer, 1/2 of a mare, and 1/5 of an elephant woman. A pure Padmini or Hastini woman cannot be found, since a woman exists in proportions of the above mentioned categories. The Lord fashioned woman and formed man. This makes the whole equation extremely complicated, difficult to analyze, and extremely hard to predict behaviors. This is the reasons why scholars have said this time and time again. A man who claims he understands a woman understands nothing. I know back. What they say, hold on, I'm gonna pull something else up. Scroll up. Since time immemorial, there has been a constant thirst in humans to know women, their traits, and what makes them so delicate yet so strong, calm yet so fiery. For ages, men have found women to be complicated and mysterious, yet they have realized it is women who are the force behind their prosperous world. She, in every form, is a giver. If she is calm, composed, and relaxed like Mahalakshmi and Saraswati, she can take the form of Devi, Durga, or Ma Kali, the fiercest one, if circumstances demand. My bad. I just be blowing through punctuation. I went to public school. Work with me. All right. So she, who is Nari? A woman. A woman is Nari, which being interpreted as Noari, or foe, means she is not a foe to anyone, nor do others see foe in her. A woman in her pure form is the most beautiful and lovable creation of God, known for beauty, kindness, compassion, love, and care. She carries all the traits that make her special and charming. You dig what I'm saying? The planet Moon. Oh, hold on. So the planet Moon and Venus in astrology, those two planets represent women. Women are water. Nigga, we all come from the water, and then if we ever fucked up and get sick, you gotta drink a lot of water and flush it out your system. You dig what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. You dig what I'm saying? In the same vein, the women gotta know that about themselves. Like, oh, in a way, shawty, you gotta know how to replenish yourself. You also need to understand compatibility. Water is cohesive. It forms bonds. Water also takes the path of least resistance. You dig what I'm saying? So it's a very soft element, but it can be like a tsunami or like the hurricanes that's been forming. Oh my goodness. You dig what I'm saying? Those is examples of, because it's magnetic. Storms is kind of magnetic and electrical, is electrons and the atoms. So you feel me? Them don't spin around and they smash into other things. So yeah, you dig what I'm saying, my nigga? Alright, so Yeah, even the demigods. So, as it is said in the Niti Shastra, Striya Charitram Purushasya Bhavyam Daivo Vijanati Kuto Manusya. Even the demigods cannot predict the behavior of a woman, nor can they understand the fortune of a man or how it will determine his destiny. You dig what I'm saying? So yeah. You just I don't know. It looked like this, but it could be something else. What's my time? 10 minutes? I don't really want to do a 20-minute jump. I'll do that later. Yeah, they got examples of Padmenes. He did bring out. He pointed out the some of that cultural bias and stuff. Because I would I myself might struggle to understand some of the examples that this author would give for the different types of women. Because I'm more, you know, I see more black women. And then it's like my own cultural bias. You dig what I'm saying? All right. All right, let me see. What's my another jump? Dear type woman. Oh, I can read from this jump. Yeah. All right. So the deer type of woman has a shapely head with a thick and wavy growth of hair, a small belly, protruding posteriors, small nostrils, and large, beautiful eyes adorned with long lashes. Let me bring the jump back up. Cute. Oh. Let me separate these, you guys. Hey, this gonna get choppy. I'm gonna stop it. Alright, there we go. It's page 72. Alright. Dear type of woman, yeah, we said long lashes. So her lips, palms, and soles are reddish, arms straight and delicately shaped, ears, cheeks, and neck long. Her abdomen and thighs are not unduly fat. Her ankles are symmetrical. Her gait is like that of an elephant in rut. Her breasts are firm and prominent, although her frame is delicate. She has a gentle nature, betrays little anger, but can be greatly perturbed by envy. The last article was talking about that jealousy. So she eats moderately, but entertains a fondness for physical union. Her fluid has the fragrance of a flower, her fingers are straight, and her speech pleasant. Her yoni is deep and measures 6 angulars, which is a finger's breadth. Her yoni deep, okay, it only measures 6 angulars. Her build is quite erect and her nature affectionate. The mare type of woman, and that's this one. The mare type of woman possesses an unshapely head, not well rounded, thick and oily hair, quivering eyes like the petals of a blue lotus, and her ears and face are broad and long. Her teeth are large and strong, her lips long, her breasts full and firm like water pitchers. Her arms are strong but graceful, belly small, and hands as soft as a lotus. Her chest is wide, her speech is pleasantly halting. She is greatly perturbed by jealousy. Her navel is deep and round, her abdomen is asymmetrical but pleasing, her thighs even and short. Her waist is broad and she leans from the middle. Her walk is leisurely and coquettish, which is like hot and cold. It's like, ooh, and then it's like, oh, what the fuck? Don't want to be bothered. Her feet are asymmetrical and pink. Her mind is wavering, her body delicate. She is fond of eating and sleeping and is given to daydreaming about her lover. She is disposed to phlegm and wind, so that's kapha and vata, and her fluid is yellowish and smells like flesh. She has a strong libido and her fluid flows easily. Her yoni measures 9 finger breadths. Angulus. A picture of the men, how they built. Hair man, bull man, horse man. Elephant type of woman. The elephant type of woman is categorized by broad cheeks and forehead and thick ears and nostrils. Her 2 palms, soles, arms, and thighs are short and broad. Her neck is curved, rough and thick, and dun colored. What the fuck is dun colored? I ain't gonna bother. Pardon me for that. She entertains a continuous desire for indulging in congress, has a deep voice and a heavy body like an elephant's. Her lips are long and drooping, and her fluid flows profusely. She has an irritable temperament, displays a yellowish hue in her eyes, and her fluids smell like that of an elephant in a rut. She is also given to sinning surreptitiously. Okay, hey, apologies again for just blowing through all the punctuation. She has many deficiencies and she is usually won over forcibly by the use of the rod. Her yoni measures about 12 angulas, 12 finger breadths. Have we went over the men? So, just pulled it up on this one. So the hair type of man, that's right here. Men of the hair type have large and reddish eyes, small and even teeth, round faces, and are generally quite well dressed. Their fingers are well shaped and pinkish. Their voice is charming, their hair very soft, and their necks not too long. They are anxious for physical union. Their thighs, knees, feet, hips, and arms are thin and small. They eat in moderation and do not suffer from too much pride. They favor brief physical unions, are neat and clean in their habits, wealthy and dignified. Their fluid is fragrant and they have a pleasant and joyful disposition. The bull type of man. Men of the bull type have large and erect heads, broad mouths and foreheads, thick necks and ears, bellies like those of tortoises. They are generally corpulent, with noticeably long arms reaching down their sides. Their palms are reddish, their eyes resemble lotus petals, and their eyelashes are steady. They have a disposition that is honest, good, true, and sincere. Their gait is like a romping lion's, and their voice is soft. They can endure pain, are by nature generous, sleepy, unabashed, and phlegmatic. So that means kapha, kind of stocky, square, blocky build. They have strong appetites. Their bodies have more marrow and more acidity and fat than other men. They usually experience happiness in the middle and latter part of their lives. They are able to please all types of women, and their phallus measures about 9 finger breadths. The horse type of man. Men of the horse type are singled out by the fact that their faces, ears, necks, lips, and teeth are long and thin. Their arms and sides are muscular and fleshy. Hair straight, thick, and profuse. By nature, they are extremely jealous, sleepy and indolent, but very mature. Their knees and limbs are not absolutely straight. Their nails are beautiful and their fingers exceedingly long. Their eyes are large, long, a quiver. They have pleasant and grave voices, fast gaits, strong appetites, and very fat thighs. Their natures are loving towards women and they are quite truthful. Their fluid and bones have all the requisites, and the former is like butter, cool, thick, profuse, acid smelling. They feel frequently thirsty. They are flat chested and their phallus measures about 12 angulars. If a man or woman does not fit into any of the classifications given above because of slight differences in the measurement of their respective organs, discretion may be exercised, and he or she may be included in the nearest class and specified as belonging to the higher or lower subdivision of the class. If the measurement of the phallus or the yoni is a little or more, it is better. If it is a little less, it is of an inferior category. Where there is a mixture of characteristics of various types of men and women described above, and of those that will be described hereafter, the wise man will do well in gleaning the salient features before he categorizes that particular person. All right. And that's general characteristics. That's something else. I think it's 20 minutes. Yeah, we're done.